Floyd. My name's Josh, and welcome to Mr. Floyd Channelings. If you are new, and I know nobody here live is new, Mary, Helene, Henny, Millie, welcome. Grateful. You guys are amazing. Let me get this out of my neck here. Ugh. All right. So if you're new here, welcome. Please like and subscribe. We do this daily, Monday through Friday. I am in my house as today. The moment I am done, I'm going to rinse the hair gel out of my hair. Poof, and then go and get my hairs cut that I did not get last week because he was cutting somebody else's hair and I did not have time. So there we go. So we're not normally home. We're normally out in the yonder somewhere in Colorado. But today we are home because I have something to do immediately after. Anna, good dawning, beautiful soul. How are you? How are you feeling? Let us know how you're feeling in the chat, Anna. We are all concerned and hope that you are feeling much, 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 much better. Yeah, so there we go. How's your universe going? Joyce, welcome. How are we doing today, guys? How's your universe? For myself, blessed. Had my first shift at the part-time gig at the crystal shop yesterday. And you want to get a good job. You want a job, stand in a crystal shop and work. You walk out of there, it's like you're like ringing like a ringing bell. It's like, doing. I mean, so many crystals and gems and rock is if you can't walk out of a crystal shop in some sort of balance, favor to you. So yeah, so how are the energies treating you and yourself? Well, it's like I said yesterday, the self-talk, the negative self-talk, without even trying anything, is just gone. We'll get that fixed up. The negative self-talk is just gone. It's disappeared for the most part. I don't know about you, but just keep on merging. And yeah, Anna, we're kind of curious if you put that in the chat. How are you feeling? Hopefully, the COVID is novid no more. So favor to that. So yeah, how is your universe going? What are you seeing as changes in your universe that are happening on a daily basis to you? What's new that's taking place in your universe that you're not even really, it's like the new just is kind of coming in. You don't even have to really do a lot. It's just if you're letting go and riding the energies. If you're not, then something that there's something that you're holding on to, and that's what I've learned here. Are you allowing yourself to be, and literally when I say be, it's just literally just be. Or are you still in your head trying to control this, that, or the other? That's what I'm noticing as far as the shifts and the changes. At least recently. So I'm going to take a deep breath. I don't know if you want to join me. I'm not the best at, I'm not like Teri at holding your space where she can do a talking meditation just off the blue like that. And it's a good channel to watch in the dawning. She's on before me. Otherwise, I'd probably be in that time slot. But so yeah. But I do the best I can. Really, it's about channeling Saint Germain here and his message in the dawning here. But we'll do a little centering here, if nothing else. So take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. What's the one thing that's been nagging you? We're going to go into a different space here. For a minute, we're going to take you out of space to put you in space. So close your eyes for a minute and imagine the one thing that's been nagging you. What's the one thing that if you could get done would just clean your plate, make you feel better? Just imagine that for a minute. See the mess or see whatever needs to be done or not done, and that you haven't done. There we go. And see that. Hold that space. Now see yourself fixing it, whatever it is, with joy and love. Whether that's your checkbook balance, or you have a pile of dishes, or it's the stack of clothes you didn't want to pick up and clean, or it's your whole house, whatever it is. See yourself quietly and calmly, peacefully, attacking that. Make that your goal today. Whatever it is you've been putting off, take a corner of it and peel it back and start working on it. Bring that peace so you don't have that dangling energy out there. Bring that peace in. We're going to bring in Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain. Typically, when I channel here, I count down to 5. So we'll count down, and then I come up as Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain. And if you're watching the live, you generally know that anyways. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, welcome, good dawning. Welcome to Good Dawning with Mr. Floyd. And of course, Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain. We are ever so grateful that you are here and that Josh is willing to give up his dawning. He is willing to get up. And that goes a long way. What are you willing to do? He's willing to get up and to put this message out there for you. He is willing to do that, even if his universe is not always aligned perfectly to do so. He is doing this on a daily basis. What are you doing that is not that is in alignment that you may not want to do, or that you may want to do on a daily basis for yourself? That is the question today. Like Josh is doing this for himself, but he's also doing this for you, to push the energies, to say that he loves you, and to push that love up into the greater sphere. This is Saint Germain's way of saying, how can you balance out your dawning? So what are you doing in your day to balance out your dawning? What are you doing so that when you get up in the dawning, when you get up and you go out into your universe, outside of watching Saint Germain, of course, which is an excellent way to help you to balance out your day. Ha ha ha. What are you doing for yourself within yourself to balance out your day? Can you answer that question with peace? Are you getting up and davishing into your day? Are you getting up, waking out of your slumber, pulling your ethereal self back in to its home body, where it's out there doing its thing at night, which we will get into at another time. We are talking about the dawning, not what you are doing while you are sleeping. So when you're getting up at your grand rising, as some might say, or your good morning, again, I don't know what you are morning, but your good dawning, your sun rising, there you go. When you are climbing out of your slumber, what are you doing for yourself to pull yourself together, to find that center and to plot your day? Granted, you only can go with intention. You cannot expect everything to go your way or to have any expectations in general. You have an intention. I need to go to the grocery store. Check. I need to go to the car wash. Check. I need to go to the dry cleaners. Check. So you have intentions for your day. I want to make whatever, beef Wellington. I don't know. It's just something that came to mind. So I'm going to make beef Wellington today as well, if you eat beef. So what we are saying is, where are you in your day? How are you framing your day, and how are you treating yourself when you get up? And what are you doing to center inside yourself? Are you getting up and jumping out of bed in panic that you have all these things to do? You have to make the beef Wellington, and you have to go to the dry cleaners, and this, that, and the other. Are you getting up in the dawning and going, okay, it's a beautiful day. I had the privilege to make beef Wellington today. I have the honor to go get my clothes from the wonderful people at the dry cleaner who removed the stain from my shirt. Well, hopefully remove the stain from my shirt, so to speak. How are you seeing that? Are you seeing the tasks of your universe as burdensome? Are you seeing your universe in general? I have to feed my children. I have to do this. You're not going to be a very happy individual if you are having to do things that you are thinking you don't want to do. It is your universe. You created it. So if you are not happy with what is going on in your universe, you have to do X. But you want to do Y. I have to clean. I'd rather go to the pool. You created that. It is all your choice in your universe. How you frame your day, how you get up and see what you want to do and what you have to do, how you hold that. The energies you put into that is going to frame your day. So when you get up out of bed and you drop your frame around yourself, so to speak, and you step into your frame, what energies are you stepping into, and how are you centering into yourself? Are you taking time for silence? That is important. Are you immediately grabbing your cellular telephone and going into your matrix? That is a question. Now, if you are going into YouTube to watch maybe a meditation video that is going to bring you into your silence, perfect. But if you're going in and looking at the Jinup for war, or this, that, or they bolt off of Florida that might be this or that, whatever you are seeing that is bringing down your toroidal field, not rising it up, the economy or the election or whatever, immigration, whatever issue they are trying to throw at you, and it comes to your face. Are you giving it credence? Are you going into that? Are you going, not in my universe, not right now? Poof, scrolling away. Are you, better yet, putting your phone down? Unless, again, if you are waking up and like watching Teri at holding your space and then meditating through her chill morning meditation, that's a whole different story. We are not saying not to do that. Of course not. That is like reuniting with your family. You're in the chat and then you are meditating. We love that. But are you then going and watching news? Are you watching your CNN or your faux news or your MSNBC, whatever they think they are? Are you watching your infotainment news instead? Are you trying to square up the universe, but not in yourself, but outside of yourself instead? So what is going on in the world? But not in my world, of course, the world in general. I need to know if somebody is going to jail for gun charges or if this, that, or the other. And you know what I am talking, what Saint Germain is saying. We just don't want to discuss the news. You hear all this stuff. It comes in your frame, whether you are listening to it, looking for it or not. If you are just scrolling on YouTube, you're going to see this, that, and the other news, whether you are looking for it or not. And some of that, keep in mind, is not news. It is purposeful energy manipulation. I'm going to state that again. A lot of your news is not news. It is purposeful energy manipulation. You are being manipulated by your energies, by the articles and the way that they are speaking to you. You remember your words have spells. They cast spells upon you. So if you are driving into the news and you are leaving your matrix and going into their matrix, and you're going to be cast upon by their spells, and they are going to take you out of your heart space. They're going to put you in your fear space, and then they are going to puppetize you. They have you like a puppet, like a marionette on a string. Your energies will be like that marionette. They say one thing. Ooh, there's a boat off Florida. Ooh, let's get anxiety. Oh, we might have captured somebody who crossed the border who might not be the best person in the universe. Ooh, let's get your anxieties up again. Or this person is angry at this person, or this political group is, stop. Focus on your universe. When you get up in the dawning, put that down. Unless you are going to like Teri at Hold Your Space, are you going to listen to a meditation? Are you going to watch videos of buds or something that is going to bring you into center? Put your phone down. You do not need to check your email unless you are looking for something that is rather important and you have to. We understand that sometimes you have to. Like, is that email there? I can't go in with my universe right now unless that email is there because that is the next step in my life. Okay, we understand that. But what we are saying is you are not giving credence to yourselves in your universe during the dawning. You are giving credence to other universes, to other things, to other worries. You're looking at your bills, for example. Is this bill covered? That's a great way to start your day with high anxiety. If you are saying, do I have enough to cover my bills? That's the first thing when you wake up. That's a great way to frame your morning. Not really your dawning. Not really. You will leave yourself in morning then, because at that point you will be sad that you may not have the money to cover your bills if you do or you don't. I cannot state, but if you don't, then you have framed your day out from a negative already. Instead, you could say, whether the bills are covered or not, today is going to be a great day. And you know what? Today is so great, I trust that my bills will be covered. How about that instead? You could do that, or you could sit there and frame it as, I don't have enough money and this and that, and be in that matrix. What matrix, so to speak, is you create different matrix throughout the day. Which matrix do you want to be in? The one that's centered peace in yourself, where you wake up, maybe you watch Teri or you watch a megahertz video or something, or you take your shower and you are peaceful and you are quiet and you are in your own contemplative meditation for yourself. Or do you want to get up and then you put on your phone news or your CNN or your MSNBC or whatever garbage they're wanting to feed your mind with, and feed your fear with, and feed your negative energies with? It is up to you. You are creating your universe. It's your vibration that's going to be affected. It's nobody else's. But keep that in mind, that if your vibration, actually it is everybody else's, because keep this in mind. What you feed yourself, be it meditation or Fox News, so to speak, what you feed yourself does actually show up in your vibrational space. If you are going to sit there and watch phone news and MSNBC and all that junk, then you are going to be carrying that in your energetic field. And you might even go like, hey, did you hear about this? Or start talking matrixy to people who may not even care, or who might be like, why are you talking about that? You never talk about that. Or if you're always watching the news, then that's all you might talk about. But are you discussing yourself? Are you finding, okay, where am I in need of change? Where am I in need of news for myself? What news do I need to give to myself to make my universe better? Are you doing that? So when you get up in the dawning, you have these choices. You can frame your day and yourself. You can go, I have to go to the dry cleaners in the grocery store. I need gas in the car, and I have to do this, that, and the other. I go pay the utility bill, for example. I go online and pay that. Whatever it is, can you do that in love and peace in your universe? Can you get up in the dawning, take silence for yourself. Don't jump into the matrix. You take silence for yourself, or find a way to center yourself through like Teri, or through watching any other meditation video or something, birds, or go out to the park like Josh normally does, but today he's getting his hair cut, so he has to wash the hair out of his hair immediately after this and then go in the car and drive to Boulder. So that's why he did not go to the park. But that is his grounding for the day. He's going to the park. He's sitting on the bench. He's watching the ducks, watching the people walk by. He's watching the water. What are you doing? Are you in CNN, Fox News, or worrying about going to the dry cleaners, or making your beef whatever, beef bourguignon, or whatever you are making, your beef Wellington, there we go. So are you worrying about these things that are not really in your control? Are you in the one thing you can control, your inner frame? That's the question. And that is the question I want you to go with today. When you wake up tomorrow dawning, outside of hopefully watching Saint Germain again, will you be in your center frame? Or will you pick up your phone and turn to your, I want to put this in air quotes, it's kind of old school and you don't usually see air quotes, but your news. Ha ha ha. It's not news. They are energy changing you. They are here to change your energies to, what they ought to call it is, we are here to put fear porn energy into your body. We are here to leave you less than, and we are here to bring down your auric field, make you feel less than, and make you feel hopeless and helpless too. You want to play in those energies, you wake up and watch your news. You want to play in other energies, you wake up and watch Teri. You wake up and go stand outside. You wake up and make no noise, just silence. Take your tea. If you want to drink coffee, you can, but it's as if you read the research, recommended you wait an hour to drink your coffee. You won't have the coffee crash. But nonetheless, if you wake up and you take your tea, or you drink your coffee, or just have a glass of water is your best bet. A little lemon juice, some water, maybe a dash of salt. Drink it down. Your best bet yet. But nonetheless, not even very cold, just lukewarm, cool water. There you go. You don't want extremely cold water anyways. It's not good for your esophagus or your stomach, but nonetheless, you're extremely hot, but then it tastes really good too. So what do you want to do when you get up? And that's where we are going to end this for today. We're not going to keep these very long. Again, the message can be dragged out, or it can be really short and sweet. Wake up, center yourself, do some meditation or something quiet, watch Teri, go watch something megahertz, go stand outside, take a cool shower, something to center yourself, but do not put on dovishy music, dovish noise. You can if you want, but your day will dovish with it. If you put on MSNBC or Fox News or CNN or whatever, your local news, their job is to gin up certain energies. If you want to be in their energies and not your centered source love energy, go watch it. That's up to you. You create whatever you want. It's your choice. You can read what used to be newspaper is now newspaper, but it used to be big newspaper, right? Now it's small newspaper. But you read your smaller newspaper. What news is in there? Who's owning the newspaper? What agenda are they trying to feed you? Who owns your MSNBC or your Fox News? What agenda are they trying to feed you? You're your own agenda. Teri's not giving you an agenda. The megahertz videos, the birds outside are not giving you any agenda. Your feet on the ground are not giving you any agenda in the dawning. Your meditative state in the shower, there's no agenda other than to cleanse yourself and to be peaceful. I would hope. So there you go. What are you giving away in the dawning, and what do you want to give to yourself? We love you. We're Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain, and we have channeled. When you get up in your dawning tomorrow, you have a choice. You can get up and dovish into your day. You can grab your cellular telephone, which is not a phone anymore. You don't even make phone calls. You text people first before you call. That is not a phone, then. You are asking permission to what we freely used to do all the time. I'm just going to call. And you get a voice machine. But now can I call you through text? Where has society gone? When you are just texting each other random words, hi, poof, and then you move on. That is great, but you are not forming your deeper bonds. But nonetheless, when you get up in the dawning, and you grab your handheld computer, which is really what it is at this point, it is a handheld computer. You're living in a Star Trek-y kind of life, although it is not going to give you your medical stuff, and it cannot scan your bio, so to speak. But nonetheless, your tricorder, there you go. Your phone is almost like the tricorder, so to speak, in Star Trek. But nonetheless, we cannot beam you up yet. And you would probably not want to be split into many particles. It would probably not be very fun, nor very comfortable either. But nonetheless, when you get up and pick up your tricorder, your handheld cellular telephone or your pocket computer, what it really is at this point, what energies are you allowing to come at you? Try none. Either pick it up and find something peaceful like Teri, or something peaceful, or find music maybe that brings peace to your soul. Otherwise, put it down. Give yourself 30 minutes. Put it down. Put it down. I am saying put it down. And go about your business in peace. Try the first 30 minutes of your day with no sound at all. Can you do that? That is your challenge. Now, if you get up and immediately are watching something like Josh or Teri or something, okay, if you get up at that time. But otherwise, if you are just in a regular day and you roll out of bed, you have nothing doing, try 30 minutes of just peace and silence. Let the birds be the noise that you hear. Let your heartbeat be the noise that you hear. If you have children, let them running around the house, or the Saturday morning cartoons, if there's such a thing anymore. Let that be the noise that you hear in your universe. And may it actually not be noise, but may it be peaceful and joyful. Releasing transmission. All right, there we go. So how are you framing your... You get my hair's cut. Only person I ever heard say that, I'm sure. Speaking through Mr. Floyd and saying, absolutely, your dad is speaking through me, Helene. Every day I wake up now, I try to tell myself today is my favorite day. The universe showed me this one morning after I'd ask for some dawning, and blessed. Much love and gratitude. And I composed Teri on my community. Yeah, and it's just stuff like that. And Teri just came to mind. I was in the shower, otherwise I would have watched. But yeah, it's just, what are you doing in your morning? What are you giving energies to when you fall out of bed? Is it energies of peace, community like this, or Teri, or going out to the park, or just sitting in your bed for a half an hour and just smiling and looking around like a child? Or is it, I gotta find out the news and what's going on with this submarine off of Florida, or whatever is going on, or whatever from the Matrix is grabbing you. Create your own Matrix. I don't know. I love you guys. I'm grateful that you're here. We're not going to keep this too much longer here. There we go. Thank you, Millie, for posting that. I'm grateful you guys are part of my grand rising, my good dawning. And hopefully I'm grateful I can be a part of your good dawning as well. But thank you. Thank you all for being here. Not so interested in news. Maybe more the alien stuff, maybe. Yeah, but the alien stuff isn't even, and if it's on the news, Anna, let's be honest, what alien stuff are they going to honestly tell us on the news anyways? We're kind of left in this limbo and we got to figure it all out for ourselves. Hi, Lakeside Laura. Welcome. Blessed. So yeah, that's the thing. Living in this matrix is we don't know. And be honest, and you can sit here and say you do, but you really don't. What's real and what's not? Why are they doing what they do? We don't know any of it. We can guess. I mean, obviously it's to separate us. It's so if I don't know. Even if they're giving it alien stuff and it's on the box or on MSNBC or any of those 3-letter channels there, I wouldn't trust it as far as I could throw it. It's what you trust in your heart. If you feel it in your heart, then trust it. That's true. We're supposed to be having this full disclosure about them on October 18th this year. Who stated the full disclosure on October 18th? I've heard so many different disclosures and this and that. I mean, even the disclosure the government said they were going to do was a redacted document that said nothing after their whole report. So, you know what? I go with what's in my heart. And as far as what they want to state, no. Is there other life on this outside of course. How could there not be? But that's just me. What they want to tell me, I don't need to. whatever, whatever. I don't see Dr. Stephen Greer coming out and giving the report. If he did, then that'd be a different story. But I don't see him doing so. But yeah, Aaron Abkey. There we go. Aaron Abkey's awesome. What did Aaron Abkey mention? And Michael Sadler, Inspired Nation Live on Sunday and Thursday on YouTube. Yes, for sure. I missed this week. He keeps shifting Sunday and Monday. But all right, so I'm going to go ahead and release from here, guys. But yeah, I'll post some links to some good donning stuff. And grateful for you guys. What are you doing in the morning when you get up and you're donning? Again, if you're mourning something, that's a different story. But what are you doing when you get up in the donning? When you rise out of your bed? Is it grand? And are you giving that energy to the 3-letter box networks on your TV or your YouTube? Are you giving that energy to yourself? Can you hold it within yourself and not give it to Faux News or MSNBC or CNN or ABC or CBS or the New York Times, any of it? Don't give them any of that energy anymore. When you get up in the morning, you hold your energy for yourself. Frame your day in love and peace. That's what Saint Germain wants. That's what he was saying. Love you guys. I will see you tomorrow in the donning, and I will be out in the tomorrow. Oh, right afterwards, I'm going to dash. So I will be out in the universe somewhere tomorrow, either at the park or somewhere completely different. But I am grateful for you all. Love you, and I will catch you in the morning. Isis, I'm going to upload Isis right after this. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Oop, I almost dropped the phone here. I don't have a real stand. It's kind of leaning up. There we go. All right. Thank you guys. Love you. See you in the next.